for you, nigga.
Vincent K. McMahon.
Man.
This motherfucker. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, what the fuck is he doing, man?
Well, we know what he's doing.
Yeah, you know what? That was a dumb question. That was a dumb question. That was a dumb question.
we know exactly what Vincent Kennedy McMahon is doing, and in the words of of a wise person, it ain't tricking if you got it.
I mean, folks, we had to have a meeting, y'all. Out here on the WeCominForYouCast. Sorry, we late.
But we late for a good reason. Myself and my wife, the Mizza, we are expecting a little boy on the way. Got a baby on the way in about a month's time. So if it's delayed even more, that's why.
Right.
Hey, but if y'all feeling love, WeCominForYouCast@gmail.com. Send money for diapers because we gonna need them.
Well, I guess we could skip all the preliminaries. Vince McMahon, we coming for you, nigga.
We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giants, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. For you, nigga. For you, nigga.
We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. We take what we want. We the realest in the business. We want the gold sucker.
Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you, no. Coming for you, no. Shit.
The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
Welcome, everyone! Boy, oh boy, to a special edition.
A very special edition
of the WeCominForYouCast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As Rated R said, man, we gonna skip the preliminaries because this is the biggest news that's ever happened in pro wrestling. But I'm RVS, man. You can find me at FrenchIce06. It's FRANCHICE06. And my homeboy right here is.
Oh man, y'all already know what it is. I gotta remember how, because it's been so long. Oh yeah, R8TED_R. That's where y'all can find me. All platforms except TikTok, because I ain't on TikTok.
Yes, but we are on TikTok at WCFY Cast. We on Instagram and Twitter as well. Join us in the Facebook group. We coming for you, Wrestling Cast fans. Man, we gonna get it right into it, man. The biggest news. The biggest news that has happened in wrestling of all time.
Of all time.
And y'all already know what we talk about. Of course,
we are talking. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
We gonna do this right. folks, we said we skipping all the preliminary. So if
Yes.
you ain't been living under a rock, we give out an illustrious award. This illustrious award is called the You Fucked Up, You Know Your Ass Is Doing Award. How do you get said award? It's really quite simple. If you are in the realm of professional wrestling and you do some dumb shit, we are the motherfuckers to tell you about yourself.
Yes.
So, you know what, John Jones, well, I'm just gonna John Jones had the name of the award, and if it's your first time listener, John Jones, we requested the name of the award to John Jones Freedom Memorial Award because it was the pandemic, and John Jones was out here wilding out, drunk, and getting DWI in the middle of a global pandemic. His ass shouldn't have been out there. So we decided, it's a majority decision, right?
Yes. Yes.
That the recipient of this award this week, we're rechristening the award for the third time.
We're renaming it. And this might be the permanent name. Well, okay, hold on. Unless John Jones do something real wild.
I don't think it has to be like nuclear what he does, like for him to get the award back. But I don't think there's no coming back from this. So if you in the realm of professional wrestling, you get the Vince McMahon, You Fucked Up, You Know Your Ass Is Doing award.
Yes. And also at the end of the year, we have rechristened the battle royal that will happen at the end of the year. It's no longer the John Jones's Freedom Memorial Battle Royal. It is now called the These Hoes Ain't Loyal Rumble. Vince McMahon, These Hoes Ain't Loyal Rumble. Or we pick whoever messed up the most at the end of the year. And chances are it's going to be Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon is going to be entry number 30 into this Royal Rumble. Y'all. I'm telling y'all that right now. He's coming in. Roman Reigns had a broke hip. His knee gonna be messed up, and he just gonna come. And Roman Reigns gonna have 1 foot over the top rope. All Vince got to go in there to struggle him out. That's how bad.
Well, I tell you who might come in at number 29. Before we get into it, who might come in at 29 is Ronda Rousey.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, well, time out. So let's start with Vince. Let's start.
No. Let's go to Ronda Rousey. Let's get this out of the way.
Okay.
Ronda Rousey.
What the fuck did she do?
Ronda Rousey for basically pointing out that Natalia Neidhart and her sister have an OnlyFans account and talking shit about it. Now, that's not the problem. Hey, fellas, you're welcome. But Natty Neidhart came back and said, hey, it's better than having a YouTube channel where you sit on a rock at your property and talk about conspiracy theories.
Whoa.
Yeah, Rhonda's one of those, and I'm gonna have to bleep this out again. Rhonda's one of those people that think that it wasn't real.
Oh my God. So.
Yep. Well, okay, 29 ain't right. Man. She might be number like 15 or something. She gonna get eliminated early, Yeah. There's a matter of fraction. Because with the bad was like some not so bad. So there you go.
Right. Rhonda, come on. I don't even want to respond to that, man. I'm not, just out of respect for the families that have to deal with that. I'm not even that is the most egregious fucking shit I've ever heard of in my life. Yes. So anyway, moving on. Hey, Rhonda, got a question because what was you doing January the 6th? I'm curious.
She was getting ready for Black History Month to celebrate her Black great granddaddy. Moving on to the real news. She was buying her kente cloth on Amazon for
she supported her local Black business on Juneteenth.
I hope so. I hope so. Maybe that's why she was mad at Natty and them. She was like, these white hoes all up on OnlyFans.
If someone can confirm that, please reach us at WeCominForYouCast at gmail.com. If you can confirm that, we will retract this award from Rhonda and she will go back to her normal life.
There you go. But moving on. If you have been living under a rock and you a pro wrestling fan in any way, shape, or form, even if you're not a pro wrestling fan, you have heard what has been going on over the past couple of weeks. And it's so much. We gonna spend this. This is all we gonna talk about this episode because there's so many layers to it, including a very wild twist that I called in Group Me, and I'm kind of mad that I called it. So we'll get there.
Yeah, you called that shit.
Put a pin in it. Put a pin in it because
y'all.
So yeah, part of this episode is going to be called Allegedly because we ain't trying to get sued like old girl with Cardi B.
Right.
Allegedly. Okay. So WWE is investigating Vince McMahon. That's right. You heard that right. And this ain't a storyline. This isn't Attitude Era Austin McMahon, Ric Flair as a consortium that bought half of Raw. Nah, this ain't it. This ain't that. The WWE, the board of World Wrestling Entertainment. Don't matter. Same difference. Is investigating a secret $3 million settlement that longtime chief executive Vince McMahon agreed to pay a departing employee with whom he allegedly had an affair, according to documents and people familiar with the board inquiry.
So
now,
I guess.
Go ahead.
I guess Vince McMahon decided to take the Thanos route because he's been trying to because this news has been all over television, national, all this news. Remember, y'all, he said he's been trying to get the casual viewer back. This motherfucker said, fine, I'll do it myself.
He said, if anyone is going to kill my creation, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with $3 million.
You got the casuals' attention. This CNN. Hold on, wait. It broke on the Wall Street Journal.
The Wall Street Journal.
Are you kidding me?
The original story broke behind a paywall. I had to look at Reddit to actually see the story because I wasn't going to pay for the Wall Street Journal, but it was behind. You had to pay money to see this story. Like this wasn't one of the free articles from the Wall Street Journal. You had to pay dollars to see this.
Paywall. Not no Patreon. No.
Now
you probably had to subscribe to
you
find
had to
out.
subscribe. You had to subscribe, just like you should subscribe to the WeCominForYouCast on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Do it right now.
Subscribe to our channel, y'all. Yeah.
Also, shout out to y'all, man. We just hit 200 subscribers, man. We over 200 subscribers. Shout out to y'all, man. Hopefully we get a lot more after this because we about to do a deep dive of Vince McMahon paying a secret $3 million settlement.
We're either gonna get flagged or more subscribers or both.
Oh yeah, we might get rebanned. So shout out to SOLC Network. We got SOLC Network banned in a whole bunch of countries, and then we started new, so we started fresh.
We got a whole network banned.
Yeah, we probably gonna do that for our channel right now. But so the January 2022 separation agreement bars the now former employee who was hired as a paralegal in 2019 from discussing her relationship with Mr. McMahon or disparaging him, the people said. The board's investigation, which began in April, the timeline of this is insane, and it's important.
Yes.
Has unearthed other older non-disclosure agreements involving claims by former female WWE employees of misconduct by Mr. McMahon. And one of his top executives, Johnny Ace Laurinaitis, the head of talent relations at WWE, the people said. The Journal couldn't determine how many previous agreements were being scrutinized. Now, let's back up here. Because we've heard a lot of stories about, hey, man, it's a $3 million settlement. Right. The part that people are glossing over is the fact that there are multiple NDAs from former female employees.
Now, this is news to me. I thought it was just one. I didn't know there were multiple. So this man is paying off this. I was about to say, fuck it, because I'm saying it because he got it. He's paying off for it. So he's been Deshaun Watson all this time.
Oh no! Oh God!
Shout out to SOLC Sports. Check it out here.
Yeah, check out SOLC Sports.
Hey, hey, bro. I'm sorry.
He's been Deshaun Watson. He used to make These are some expensive massages, boy.
Anytime they can contact you, they probably get the same lawyers. The lawyer. I mean, if I was that lawyer, I would want to get dentists too because you're dealing with the same shit. Same shit.
Okay. So my question for you is, if you were a lawyer, you know how they call lawyers that chase disasters ambulance chasers? Right. What do you call a lawyer that's chasing? You know what? Never mind. Nope. Never mind. We go there.
Which way it's gonna go? We don't know.
Today's podcast is sponsored by the Glenlivet Rum Selections. Shout out to Matt Whiter for getting this for my birthday. It's his fault.
That was the We Coming For You cast. If I come back next week, I have a good adjective for it.
So the board's outside counsel is still collecting information about the other NDAs this week, but has determined that the payment totaled in the millions of dollars. So still within the millions of dollars. The board's 8 independent directors have obtained New York-based law firm Simpson, Thatcher, and Bartlett LLP to conduct the investigation. One of the people said the board's preliminary findings. Now, here's something else. The preliminary findings are that Mr. McMahon used personal funds to pay the former female employees, plural, who signed the agreements, plural, including the one involving allegations against John Laurinaitis. So that's the thing. There's one person that has allegations against Johnny Ace as well.
Okay.
So that's where we at. More broadly, the law firm is also assessing WWE's compliance and human resources programs and company culture, the person said. Now, talking to people when this first broke, there were a lot of people that were just like, oh man, ain't nothing gonna happen to Vince, dog. Ain't nothing gonna happen to Vince, man. He good. This is pro wrestling. It's time for another one of these.
Yes!
RVS rants. I'm gonna put my scotch down for a second here.
Yes! And hold up. To start, before you start, I'm a fan of Deshaun Watson. If something happens to Deshaun Watson and not Vince McMahon, we're going to be back on here with an emergency meeting. Continue.
Yes, we're going to be out here. But check this out. So a lot of y'all are, we talk about WWE or other wrestling companies. The first thing y'all want to bring up is how WWE transcends pro wrestling. It's the biggest company. It's got shareholders. They ain't like these other wrestling companies. These are wrestling companies. This is sports entertainment.
Right.
But the minute Vince McMahon do some wild stuff like this,
right? Now
y'all want to be like, nah, man, it's just pro wrestling, man. It's just pro wrestling business. Listen to me. It can't be both.
Right? You can't be both.
The minute that they went on the New York Stock Exchange and what was it, 1999?
1999.
They basically ensured that Vince couldn't do this no more.
No more. You can't do that shit no more.
and mind you, I said no more because he's been doing it probably this whole time.
There's no telling how long. There's no telling. We don't know. Bro, before social media? Come on now. Really? Hell, I can think of some of the dumb shit I was doing before social media. Let's not talk about Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon, I'll put it this way. Vince McMahon has had millions and millions and millions of dollars for a long time and booked himself in very crazy situations with his female employees. So I can only imagine what he wasn't doing on camera.
Dude.
But listen to me. I don't care. Here's the thing. Vince McMahon, the whole stock thing, he owns Class B stock. He got the majority share, all that. You can't do that. You have stockholders.
You're a majority stockholder. Your company is public. People are buying share. I can go on Robinhood and buy shares of WWE. You can't do that shit. You
can't do it.
You gotta be PG, like your ass been doing. And now you're out here messing around with women, paying them, going to the ATM at Bank of America, pulling out the maximum amount you can pull out. 10 times. This motherfucker that went to the ATM. He went away, put his card in, he put his little code, got the maximum amount, came back around he went to another ATM and just
drive around the block, go to the ATM down the street too.
He's a joke, so I know he wired the money up there. This motherfucker, you can't do that shit, man. It's not a publicly traded company. Nope, you fucked up. If you wanted to do this shit, your ass should have left this shit private, and so you can do all the little funky little shit your ass wanted to do. I ain't got no sympathy for your ass, motherfucker. And you shouldn't have been doing it, especially when we get to the details and shit.
All right. So speaking of the details, so the first email sent to the board members on March 30th alleged that Mr. McMahon, 76 years old, initially hired the woman that mentioned in the email at a salary of $100,000.
Watch this, y'all.
But increased it to $200,000 after beginning a sexual relationship with her.
So wait a minute, y'all. Let's put your own personal jobs on perspective.
Yes. There we go. We gotta break it down.
When have you ever, and not a lateral move, the same position you do right now? If you, I'm just using this as an example. If you are at the sort slab at Amazon, and Amazon told you making the $15.50 an hour, and they say, okay, we going to increase your shit to $30 an hour, but keep doing what you're doing. And ain't nobody else in this motherfucker getting this $30 an hour but you.
Nobody else.
When have you ever got a 100% increase at your job doing the same exact thing that you do right? Wait a minute, continue. Because apparently this person didn't have the credentials to be in the role that she's in.
Yes. So that's another key part of it. So also, the person that sent the email was allegedly a friend of the original woman who signed the NDA. And she said, I'm going to say the friend. I'm assuming there's a woman. That's my bad. Right. But the person that sent that in said, my friend was so scared, so she quit after Vince McMahon and lawyer Jerry paid her millions of dollars to shut up. The initial email to the board said, referring to Mr. McMahon's longtime lawyer, Jerry McDevitt, who negotiated the deal. Now, the woman in question had gone to law school. Let's see, where was it at? Oh yeah, the former employee, 41, had fallen on hard times before joining the company and spoke of needing extra money. Sure. Said people who spoke with her while she worked at WWE. She had a law degree, but had never taken the bar exam. Okay. Telling colleagues that her career got sidetracked while she tended to a sick parent. Okay, it's very admirable, right? Yeah. So again, she was hired on as a paralegal.
Right.
She went from $100,000 to $200,000, and not only that, but the email to the board also alleged that Mr. McMahon, quote, and I quote, I'm already quoting it, but I quote again. Okay. Gave her like a toy to Mr. Laurinaitis.
Wow! It ain't no fun unless that's the whole we get some. I said it for you.
When I met you last night,
he passed her off to the homie. Oh, I'm going to hell. Okay, so first of all, he passed her off to the homies. And then gave her the Vince McMahon scholarship to go get her a fucking asshole.
The Vince McMahon scholarship totaling $3 million. So that's not even the cold part. The directors received a copy of the $3 million agreement from one of Mr. McMahon's lawyers on June 12th. Again, let's back that up. Let's back that up. Did you hear what I just said?
Right.
Vince McMahon's lawyers gave the board of directors a copy of the NDA.
Right. That's
so. This ain't. Listen to me, folks. This ain't an issue of did he.
Yeah.
It's an issue of he did.
He did. He did that shit. He did this shit.
He did. He's not denying. He's not denying he did. Bro, now here it is. The non-disclosure agreement provided an upfront payment of $1 million to the former employee, with the remaining $2 million to be doled out over a period of 5 years.
Wow.
Barring that person doesn't talk about it or disparage Vince McMahon in media.
This ain't shit, dog. but hold up. You have to think about how many other powerful billionaires are doing the exact same thing that we don't know about.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Especially with this would definitely get us banned. So I ain't gonna say no names, but especially all these billionaires that were like friends with a certain somebody who had an island. I'm just saying. In there.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of cats was in there.
Yeah. Bro, this is some wild shit, dog.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't even hit this is just the tip of the iceberg.
This is the tip of the iceberg.
Down into this shit that's kind of pissed me off that when you post what you posted, I said, we gotta have a fucking emergency meeting. Are you serious? And then the shit that was going on around said,
yes.
Really?
Yes. So we go get there. So that was June 15th when the news hit of the investigation of WWE investigating Vince McMahon. So June 17th, press release comes out early that morning. Vince McMahon steps down as CEO and chairman of WWE. The unthinkable.
You never thought the only way I ever thought Vince was stepping down was when he died.
Yep.
He didn't
or if he sold.
He didn't got lost in the sauce. His ass, little nasty ass, and got caught up in the genetic jackhammer. You little nasty motherfucker, you. It's time for another one of these rated R rants. Vince McMahon, you little nasty motherfucker, you just messed around in the sauce. You just stepped down for your little company, and okay, you're a billionaire, so I guess motherfucking billionaires can do this shit with the NDA, but your ass done got caught. And here's another thing. And I know he don't give a fuck. I mean, if I was being, I probably wouldn't give a fuck either. But I'm just saying, a lot of motherfuckers that don't like this motherfucker, like Ryback. Ryback wants to fucking stump a mud hole in this. This dude, we can make a whole portion of this podcast to talk about what Ryback, aka Ryan Reeves, has to say about Vince McMahon. And a lot of it has merit. It does.
It has a lot of merit.
If I'm a billionaire and your company's, you feel like you're untouchable, but at some point, your little monkey ass and got caught. You did little nasty shit, and motherfuckers want to get. I think it's got to be some type of power struggle in the back, because for this shit to be going on this long, and to your point, there's no telling how long.
Exactly.
This shit. There's no telling. And it just not.
This joint is just one that happened this year.
Yeah. When and it's funny that the end of this year, TV rights are being sold, new people are coming into power. There's a substantial competitor out in the marketplace. You have let go the most talent that you have ever let go in the history of this company within a 12-month calendar year. Something's going on there, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think there's probably something or someone in there. Your daughter stepped down. Your daughter steps down, and then wait a minute, and then y'all buried her. Y'all buried the shit out of her, and then you bring her back as the fucking interim CEO. What the fuck?
Yeah. So let's get to that. So WWE put out a press release on the 17th saying WWE and the board of directors announced today that the special committee of the board is conducting the investigation into alleged misconduct by Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis, and that effective immediately, McMahon has voluntarily stepped back.
I'm reading all through that shit. That's for the stock. That you doing that shit to show to your stockholder that you're being responsible.
Exactly.
Whatever, nigga.
So that's again what you were just saying is important to the timeline. Now, the special committee has appointed Stephanie McMahon to serve as interim CEO and chairwoman. Now, Stephanie McMahon took a leave of absence from WWE in her official capacity as chief brand officer. I didn't get the date down here, but we talked about what, 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, honestly, I follow Stephanie McMahon on LinkedIn. Like, that's the most non-kayfabe thing ever. She does a lot.
Yeah, she has.
She has done a lot for the brand. Like, if you ever get bored, go follow WWE on LinkedIn. It looks like every other corporation that you would ever see. Like, they got like, oh yeah, we got the new interns in, you know, they should have a great summer this year. You know, Stephanie McMahon is like WrestleMania had so many like mixed brand sponsorships behind the scenes that it was just like, after WrestleMania, it was a bunch of people that were just like, you know, oh, you know, this person worked for Sony, this person worked for Disney, this person worked over here, over there. They was all just like, yo, thanks to Stephanie McMahon for the hospitality. WWE is a great company. We like working with y'all, all that good stuff. So they, you know, Stephanie was doing an amazing job. Just from the outside looking in, she was doing an amazing job. Now, everybody
she in there now.
exactly. She she said she was taking time to focus on her family. You know, Triple H damn near died. You know what I'm saying? So they got 3 daughters, which it was interesting too, because Triple H, like, when she stepped down, Triple H came back to work, and it's like, I mean, you know, somebody got to be working at the time. So, you know, but Stephanie, again, she left in May. Right. They've been investigating since April. When she stepped down, she knew.
Well, yeah, she had to.
Because she's on the board of directors.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, where was it at? The 12-member board of directors includes WWE executives and members of the McMahon family, including Vince McMahon, his daughter Stephanie, her husband Paul Levesque, WWE president Nick Khan, and Manjit Singh, a former Sony Pictures home entertainment executive, who is also the lead independent director and running the inquiry of Vince McMahon and his investigation. So it's actually one of the cats on the board leading the investigation.
They want his ass out.
Yep.
They want his ass out, so they either want his ass out because they know they done lost all their damn talent, or somebody want power, or they want to sell to Disney, or whatever the fuck.
I think the sell to Disney is like the major key. Like, I'm really surprised that Nick Khan didn't come in and be CEO. And I think that some people have been speculating about this online. They think that Stephanie stepping in as interim CEO after she already took a leave of absence is just a way to read between the lines and show that Vince ain't going nowhere, or Vince thinks he ain't going nowhere. He did that as a power move to say, hey, you step in, my daughter's running it. Everybody knows that once I get cleared, quote unquote, once I get cleared, I'm gonna be right back in this thing. So
has there anyone that kicked out from the federal government twice?
Ooh.
That's a good question, y'all. Has anybody kicked out from the federal government twice?
Ooh. Twice? That's a good question.
I would say no.
Maybe his boy Trump. Well, I don't know. This January 6th hearings are picking up too.
They're gonna get his ass too.
Dog, the fact that the two of them are basically getting investigated and being on trial at the same time, it makes Bobby Lashley versus Umaga at that one WrestleMania sound real crazy. Now, Vince McMahon had a in his press release, he had a statement. It says, and I quote, I love this company and I'm committed to working with the independent directors to strengthen our culture and our company. It is extremely important to me that we have a safe and collaborative workplace, pal. I have committed to doing everything in my power to help the special committee complete its work, including marshaling the cooperation of the entire company to assist in the completion of the investigation to implement its findings, said Mr. McMahon.
And for me to answer that, I have 3 words. Then I will sing them to you now. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Now, that was the press release that WWE on the morning of June 17th put out. Then about 20-30 minutes later, they put out another press release that had one line in it, and it said, and I quote, WWE today announced that Mr. McMahon will appear on SmackDown tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern live on Fox. Now, wait a minute. Now, wait just a doggone minute. Because it's already happened. I got national
TV. Not just one night. Not just one night.
Yes, not just one night, but 2 nights. Now I have the transcript. I have the transcript of each night that he came out. Essentially every show since he's been being investigated, he's come out and talked in front of the crowd. Now we're gonna set the table. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it because it's a sight to see. But his music kicks off, and the WWE universe goes crazy. The WWE universe they're standing up, they're bowing to him, they're cheering to him. They're like, yeah, singing "No Chance in Hell," singing his theme song. And Vince says this, and I quote, "It is a privilege as always to stand before you here tonight, the WWE universe. Especially a privilege to stand here in the ring in Minnesota with a cheap pop.
Right.
I'm here simply to remind you of the 4 words we saw and what we call the WWE signature. Those 4 words are then, now, forever, and the most important word, together. Welcome to SmackDown." And he tossed the mic. This man legitimately walked out.
This dude.
2 days after being accused. No, I think the same day. The same day of stepping back. Because let me back up. One of the key parts of his stepping away from CEO and chairman is that he will remain head of creative. So his head of creative ass said, his creative head ass said, you know what'll really do it? If I just walk out tonight and say some shit. If I say something, that's gonna fix everything.
Wait a minute. Here's my question. Where is quality control for WWE? Like, who signed off and said, yeah, that's a good idea, Vince. Go on out there and after you're getting indicted, possibly, for fucking paying off hush money to a woman that you smashed. It's a good idea.
They ain't got no quality control. Vince think he quality control. Vince think he quality control. They ain't got no quality control. And that's been the problem for a long time now.
Signed off on this shit. Like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Vince did. Vince, you know what? Okay. Her scenario here. Shout out to the homies of the scenario. Everybody was sitting in the writer's room, and they had their pens and their pads, and they was just like, all right, yeah. So yeah, we got Roman. Yeah, Roman's gonna fight Riddle tonight for the championship. And we was like, yo, did you hit up Brock here? Bet. Yeah, we'll set up Brock versus Roman for SummerSlam. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And then Vince walked in. Yeah, so what y'all writing? Oh, Vince, man, we got, we just writing the show, man. We got. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, man. We got, Brock here. We got Roman versus Riddle. It's gonna be a great match, and then he gonna fight Brock. Yeah. What else?
Oh, that's great. But tell you what, I'm gonna start the show. Y'all take it easy. Nigga, what?
They sit there table line.
And wait a minute, he did the same thing for Raw.
He did the exact same thing for Raw.
He was. What's y'all right? They said, "Oh shit."
Vince, you want to go out there?
What you want to go out there? That's what he did, bro. Hey, Raw, he didn't even say shit. He did Undertaker, Triple H. She said they were in the meeting. He said, "Oh, what you want to go out there?"
So not only that, he walks out there and he says, "Tonight marks the 1,517th edition of Monday Night Raw."
Some random ass stuff. Hey man, that number needs to be significant now. The 1,517.
The 1,500 is. They didn't have nothing. Did they have anything for the 1,500 episode of Raw? No. He can't. He had to mention that it was the 1,517th episode of Raw.
I'm gonna play that shit for pick 4. I'm playing that shit on pick 4, and that shit go drop.
It's gonna hit. No, I bet you, Mr. Man willed himself in. He willed himself out, and then he came back in like, "By the way, what episode of Raw is this?" They were like, 1,517. He was like,
you know he did. Hey, which episode is this? You know he didn't know that shit. You know he asked somebody for that. Some random ass stuff. Nigga, somebody got that as their ATM pin. Get the fuck up out of here with this shit.
You know what? That might be Vince's ATM pin. That's why he said it. That's what it might not even be the 1,517th episode of Raw. That was the pin he put in when he got out that $1 million out the ATM. And he was just letting you out. He was extra flexible.
Oh shit.
So yeah, essentially he comes out and he was just like, basically, and I'm gonna paraphrase. He was just like, "Oh man, I ain't want nothing. I just came out here to tell y'all John Cena go be here next week. All right, bye." So
that's what he did, y'all. So
WWE, of course, they on full disaster mode, right? So the day that the news dropped, they tried to be slick. They tried to do something on the sly. And what they tried to do was put out rumors that Sasha Banks had been released. Now
you gonna pass off?
Well, see, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Pass
it off on the black chick, but we gonna get there.
We gonna get there. So if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what's going on, so on May 16th, the women's tag team champions Sasha Banks and Naomi walked out on a filming of Raw. Now they were scheduled to be a part of a singles. Well, they were going to be singles people fighting in a match with Becky Lynch, Asuka, Doudrop, and Nikki Ash to determine the number one contender for the Raw Women's Champion for the Raw's Women's Championship, fighting Bianca Belair at Hell in a Cell. Now, allegedly, their beef was that they are the tag team champions. Why are they going to be in a match as single competitors fighting for the Raw Women's Championship?
And now,
and they were supposed to beat each other,
right?
And then neither one. Allegedly the plan was they were supposed to beat each other. I think Sasha's supposed to fight Bianca. Naomi was going to fight Ronda. Go to SmackDown and fight Ronda. They was going to both lose. Still be tag team champions, but both lose to both women's champions.
Right.
So
you know what I think it is?
Yeah.
I think it's because of the shit that's going on right now, but we're going to get into because it makes sense. It could be.
You know what? That could be part of it. Like, I think it might have been creative, and it might have been like creative might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So So in all of that, when Sasha and Naomi walked out, WWE put out a statement that says, and I quote, when Sasha Banks and Naomi arrived at the arena this afternoon, they were informed of their participation in the main event of tonight's Monday Night Raw. During the broadcast, they walked into the WWE head of relations, John Laurinaitis' office.
Continue.
So I got my, you see my hair. I got my conspiracy brother hat on right now.
I know.
There's a reason why all this go together. All right. See. During the broadcast, they walked into head of talent relations, John Laurinaitis' office with their suitcases in hand. And placed the tag team championship belts on the desk. And then they walked out.
Yeah.
They claimed they weren't respected enough as tag team champions. And even though they had 8 hours to rehearse and conduct their match, they claimed that they were uncomfortable in the ring with 2 of their opponents. Now, so let me stop right there.
Yeah, let's stop you right there.
WWE's statement claimed that the 2 black women, the 2 black women champions were uncomfortable in the ring with 2 of their Caucasian sisters. They were uncomfortable in the ring with their Caucasian sisters.
They was uncomfortable.
And they ain't want to fight. Now, listen, let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question here on the podcast.
They ain't want to have no black woman on black woman violence.
Wow.
So if they didn't want to do that, then who you think they was going to have to fight anyway?
Exactly.
They Caucasian sisters. So if they weren't comfortable in the ring with the 2 of them in the one-on-one match, what made you think they were going to be comfortable in the ring with them in a tag team match?
Dude, they knew about this shit, dog. They knew about the shit, bro. They knew about this shit. I think they knew about this shit, and they said, fuck, we're not going to work for this motherfucker. Get the fuck up out of here.
So
they knew about the shit. I'm sorry.
So Sasha and Naomi get suspended indefinitely on May 21st. And here's the thing. The same day that the news dropped, the Wall Street Journal dropped the news about Vince,
right?
The founder of WrestlingInc.com, Raj Giri, tweeted, I'm hearing that Sasha Banks is being released. I don't know if she requested it or if it was on WWE's end.
Ooh, so they want her out of there before she starts. Well, so that might be the play because it's a 90-day non-compete. You can't be able to shit.
Right.
So,
right. There's a reason. There's a reason why we talk about all this right now.
Yeah.
Again, allegedly. Right?
Ooh.
So we've been dancing around it this whole podcast, right?
Yeah, we have.
So
bullshit, y'all. Prepare yourself.
So I put in group me. I was sitting back thinking about it.
I can't.
And I was just like,
I can't believe this shit. I can't believe it.
Well, no, hold up. Before I say that. So there was a person on Twitter. I'm not gonna mention them, and I'm not gonna mention it because we don't want to. If this is all true, we don't want any heat on this young lady. As a matter of fact, she's not. If she's not the one who put it out there, we're not trying to mess up her bag.
Exactly.
So, but somebody on Twitter tweeted it out, and basically they did the math. They looked at WWE's LinkedIn. Did the math on who was a paralegal in 2019, who got promoted to John Laurinaitis' assistant.
This shit better not be true.
Narrowed it down.
This shit better not be true, bro.
And allegedly.
This shit better not be true, bro.
Allegedly, the woman in question is a black woman.
This shit better not be true, dog. This shit better not. Hold up. Wait a minute, y'all. Let's put this all in context. What happened? What year was this?
See, I got the timeline right here. So I'm gonna say the timeline, and then I'm gonna ask the question that before I knew that this woman was allegedly a black woman. I just sat back and used deductive reasoning, and I'm like, wait a minute, something was different about WWE in this time. Something was very different in WWE in this time frame.
Yeah.
Okay, so this woman was hired in 2019. Kofi Mania happened In 2019, Kofi Kingston won the WWE Championship in April 2019. Bobby Lashley won the WWE Championship in March 2021. Big E won the championship from Bobby Lashley in September 2021.
A lot of black.
Bobby Lashley. Here's the crazy part. Bobby Lashley beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Top guy in the company. Brock Lesnar in January 2022. Rated R. Go ahead and tell me your guess on when this woman left WWE.
When Kofi Kingston ass won WWE Championship?
No. She was in WWE still. She left WWE in January.
When Bobby won that goddamn fucking WWE Championship.
Exactly. So my thought was, wouldn't it be wild if Vince McMahon pushed all these black people? Now, not to mention just the WWE champions, but the Street Profits tag champions, Bianca Belair main event. Wait, hold up. Sasha and Bianca main eventing WrestleMania. All of these things happen. All of this black excellence. Before I knew any of that, I said, would it be wild if the woman in question was a black woman, and that's why Vince pushed all these black people?
I think you hit on something there, dog. I think it's the truth.
As I finish my scotch,
I think that motherfucker did that shit because he was dabbling into the brown sugar of this allegedly. We gonna get banned. We gonna get banned. We getting banned, man. Like, we gonna get banned, bro. They don't like me. We getting banned.
Allegedly again. So I got a question for the IWC.
Okay, IWC.
I got a question for the IWC, or I got a question just for fans in general, man. WWE has gotten a lot of praise for their booking of black folks.
Mm-hmm.
If this is true,
right,
does this taint y'all view of how they were pushing black folks in WWE?
Should it? Should it? Look, wait a minute. Let's look at the motherfuckers who were out here clapping when this motherfucker came out.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them probably took PTO to commit treason. So
exactly.
Let's look literally at any WWE show. There is a good possibility that at least one motherfucker in that arena took PTO to commit treason. If somebody in there did this shit, I'm
gonna say at least 3. I feel like it's at least 3 people in there took PTO to commit treason.
So at an AEW show, there's at least one person that has took PTO to commit treason. WWE is 3. Okay, 3 out of however many is in there.
I don't know. I think AEW is probably 2. I'm the AEW cat on the show. I'll admit, there's probably at least 2.
At least 2 people. It took so when we just went, there was probably at least 2 people in that motherfucker that took PTO to commit treason.
I know it was 2 people in that motherfucker that took PTO to commit treason.
Well, if it comes to St. Louis, I think it's 10, probably. Probably 10. It's 10. Okay. So
it's like, did they come from South County? I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
There you go. Anybody from South County has a 46% chance of taking PTO to commit treason. Allegedly.
Oh, we getting bad. Well, we getting bad.
Matt Durrell, we sorry, man.
I'm sorry, girl, man.
We sorry.
What was my point? I ain't forgot the point.
You ask it. Should we look at WWE differently if Vince allegedly booked black people? Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna look at it. These motherfuckers that took PTO to commit treason, they don't give a fuck. They just I want to watch my Roman Reigns and fucking whoever the fuck Doudrop and fucking Brock Lesnar fight. That's what they don't give a fuck about this shit. And it's fucked up if that's the main reason. Yeah, hey John, let's crown all the black people. It's a pretty good chance, allegedly, that she knows all the black people. And you know, it's fucking shit, motherfucking. I gotta be real touchy when I say that. Oh, fuck that shit. It's time for another one of these rated R rants. Corporate America know what the fuck y'all was doing. Y'all didn't start all these goddamn ERG groups until motherfucking Judge Floyd died. Well, I'm sorry, Daryl. It's getting flagged. But y'all didn't do all this shit until the fucking George Floyd died and all these ERG groups popped up because we tired. We fucking tired of this shit.
Yep. Exactly.
Code switch. I don't give it. You know where I work at? I don't give a damn. Code switching, acting up, talking a totally different way, and then when I get off here, when I get off work, I play the most ignorant damn rap music I can think of when I get in the car because I feel like I'm gonna stop. Let me stop. Motherfuckers, Vince did this shit. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. He did it.
100%. 100%. Now, I will say this. You know, I'm.
See there, you gotta be careful with this.
I gotta be real careful.
This was like approaching. So this is like approaching episode 6 territory, but we have to be delicate.
We got to be delicate because. You know, I want to make a point, but you can't. I want to make a comparison to a Dave Chappelle joke.
Do it
about somebody else.
Do it.
That I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna put it this way. There's a comparison to a Dave Chappelle joke, like pre Dave Chappelle like being weirdly obsessed with trans people. He made the joke. He made the joke about somebody who was in jail and then got out of jail,
right?
And how they did bad, but they did good. I'll put it that way. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Tread lightly. Be careful, because that's a community we definitely don't want to come up with.
Well, you know what? No. And it's not that this person did bad but did good, but allegedly.
See that? Yeah, allegedly. There you go.
Allegedly.
There you go.
Did this alleged sister allegedly do it for the culture? You see? you see how that's a messed up thought? Is she a black wrestling hero?
Oh my God. So she's, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh God, my head is going crazy. The pillow talking. What do you think I should do? Why don't you get Kofi a chance? You think I should?
Listen. She's like, nah. Kofi cool. Like Kofi could really carry the kids like him.
Stop. We need to stop. Stop because we're going down we done made the wrong turn and we just steady going to the east side where we need
allegedly.
Allegedly. You gotta keep putting that allegedly in there. Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah.
We was trying to turn on Washington, but we ended up going across that bridge. That's what it was.
How do you feel about the street profits? I have to give those niggas a chance. I'm wrong, man. This is what happened when I rated R don't get food. I got food on the way, and when I don't get food, I get real irritable, and I say some off the wall ass shit. See, I don't need to be. See, hold on. We'll go to just a second. Oregon receives verbal commitment from the 2023 four-star Tyler. See, Tyler Turner said he going to Oregon, y'all. So
you better be careful because Vince might pop up on that ticket.
Might pop. That's what I'm trying to see. In Game 4, the Colorado Avalanche, those punk ass motherfuckers, beat the Blues. They lose into the Lightning 1-2 at the end of the second. Good. I hope they get their ass beat. See, you gotta leave this shit alone. Hey,
I'm just saying. So, WWE investigated Vince McMahon in one of the wildest stories that have ever happened in pro wrestling.
It's like there's new developments like every day. Like, yo, you got to realize, like, this is a bad time. We are nowhere near the 2023 kickoff for the NFL. Sports are on a hold. And ESPN is going to need something to fucking talk about. And this is your ass.
Yeah, it's you.
They He's already ready to make a 30 for 30 off of this bullshit. You know how quick that goddamn 30 for 30 came out for Ric Flair and fucking Michael Jordan and shit?
Yep.
So make a 30 for 30 on your ass.
But here's the crazy thing. They were already making a Netflix movie about Vince. Like Vince is in on the Netflix movie. I can only imagine they gonna fit. They might be done with it. They might be done with it, and they gonna be like, "Now here's an addendum."
No, it wasn't no addendum. They Dark Side of the Ring said, "Move, motherfucker! It's our turn. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!"
He's like, "We ready? We ready?"
Wait for this shit. I can feel it coming in the air. Oh Lord! Dark Side of the Ring has been waiting for this shit.
Oh yeah, they season 4 just leveled up big time.
Before we transition to we're about to transition to something else. But before we leave, your boy Booker T talking again, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Now hold on, because he was definitely like, they asked him just specifically about Vince. He was like, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. Nope. I ain't got nothing to say. It was like, yeah, I bet you don't, Book. I bet you don't. Now, I can't even remember if he had something to say about Sasha and Naomi. I mean, he said stuff about them in the past, but yeah, he's definitely been tight-lipped about Vince.
Your boy Booker T started talking about he talked about Adam Cole, baby.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So if you haven't heard this, Booker T basically said like Adam Cole need to put on some muscle. Yeah. And that's why he getting hurt.
That's why he getting hurt.
Yeah. So that's been another conversation that a lot of people have been talking about. Just like people would be like, "Yo, did Adam Cole get smaller when he went to AEW, or what happened?" Yeah.
I mean, damn, I'm not trying to agree with Booker T, but I guess I am. I mean, so Books, did he allegedly? Because I can't
allegedly.
He said that's probably why a lot of the smaller. There's a lot of injuries right now in pro wrestling because a lot of guys ain't bigger than what they used to be. I mean, I guess assuming if you bigger, you can. I mean, that makes sense. If you bigger, you can absorb more. More physicality than the average person. That makes sense.
You can absorb. Throwing yourself on basically a plywood floor. Right. Yeah.
Why would you? I think sometimes he need to say shit to somebody behind the fucking microphone, man.
Right.
That's if you give a fuck about the motherfucker. Maybe, I mean, because clearly if it's somebody that, he favors, he's not going to put that shit out on blast like that.
Right.
But I just think some of the stuff like that he says, man, like, why are you fucking putting this shit out on the fucking podcast? Now, mind you, I know we doing the same shit, but you know these motherfuckers. We don't.
Right. I can't pull Adam Cole's side and be like, man, you good, man? You need some protein, man. What you
right?
And I'm pretty sure Mark Henry to pull him aside or something. If Mark Henry ain't talking to him about it, then it is what it is. Now, I think part of it is I think in WWE, everybody know that they have to be bigger and bulkier in WWE. Like CM Punk, people don't remember this, but CM Punk was fat when he first got into WWE because he was like, "Yo, I need to be like 240," right. And he legitimately got fat because it was just like he couldn't put. I like, what is he like 190, 195 normally? Because he couldn't put on all that muscle that quickly, being drug free, obviously. So he was just like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna eat and lift and run." And he was just like, "Yo, it was terrible. His knees started hurting, his back started hurting. He had to lose all that. He just lost all that weight." So I think that people internalize that. Okay, this is the land of the giants. I got to put on some bulk or whatever. And a lot of cats turn to juice in order to do that.
But in AEW, they don't have that rigorous schedule like WWE does, so they can do that shit.
Exactly, that too. It's like, yo, if you wrestling once, maybe twice a week, you got a pay-per-view once every 3 months. It's like,
Book, come on, man. They literally have somebody out that's gonna be giving somebody a root canal fucking Thursday. Are you fucking? Come on, man.
She wrestling right now as we record this on Wednesday. She wrestling right now. She giving somebody a root canal tomorrow.
She going to the crib. She ready to pull up that man's and get that nigga a root canal tomorrow. Come on, man.
Hey man,
might be my favorite woman wrestler just because she has another she's a dentist outside of wrestling. That is
yes. And you know, check your insurance, man. Brittany Baker might be in your network. If you down in Orlando, hey man, go to her doctor's office. If she accepts new patients, get your teeth. Get your teeth white. She might have a gig on her head from wrestling the night before, but hey, don't worry about that, man. She good, man.
She's gonna make sure your teeth is white.
And if you patronize her business a lot, maybe she could feed Adam Cole some more, and he'll get bigger, and Booker T would be happy. Rated R. Where can they find you at?
You're not gonna find me at Brittany Baker's practice. Get my teeth white, but you can find me at all social media platforms at R8TED RVS. Where can they find you at, man?
Yes, you can find me at French ISO6. It's FRANCHICE06, all social media platforms, including TikTok. I ain't on there for real. I'm just on there to put my music on there because I get paid from it. And then if y'all watch the videos with my music in it, it pays me. So that's all I'm on there for. But We Come For You Cast, we are also on there. We made a video about Vince stepping down, and it randomly got like 3,000 plays. I still don't understand. TikTok makes no sense whatsoever. Especially, you'll be on there and it'll just be like it'll give you the notification like, oh, such and such liked it. It's always a picture of an anime person or a picture of like somebody from Minecraft. Right. And the name is always like user 0040083AB8967810. And I'm like, yo, what is this world, man? But you can find us on there at WCFYcast, Instagram, Twitter, same at WCFYcast. Hit us up on Facebook. We Coming For You WrestlerCast fans. Hit us up on email. WeCominForYouCast@gmail.com. And don't forget, hit us up on the website, ProWrestlingBlack.org.
I'm trying to see if I got some breaking news here before we get up out of here. I don't think man, you gotta watch these phones. Like we've been talking about Brittany Baker. You know how they get your cookies and shit. I got a damn advertise say dentists hate this new teeth whitener, and you can try it now. Man, I ain't got no fucking news. It is what it is. Hey, Forbidden Doors coming up. Is that this weekend?
Yeah. Forbidden Doors this weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be a good show, man. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
I'll be out of town. I was gonna say we can go watch it, but I'll be out of town.
They might be. I might catch it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Side note, wrestling got a lot of people hurt right now. Punk's hurt, Cole's hurt, Danielson's hurt.
Cody hurt.
Yeah, Cody's hurt. Roman's on a limited schedule. Right. Rhea Ripley just got hurt. Rhea Ripley was on Raw, did a move. She got monkey flipped, bounced off the ropes, hit her own self in the head with her knee, and got concussed. She hurt. There's some other Randy's out for the rest of the year, back injury. I'm like, yo, either everybody's just working real hard, or everybody heard this Vince news and they're just like, yo, I'm trying to get out the way. I'm hurt. I can't do that. I'm hurt. You know what?
Go sit your little dirty, nasty ass down somewhere. Nasty motherfucker, you. Sit your ass down. For rated R or RVS, this has been the one We Coming For You cast.
Yes, sir.
You nasty motherfucker. We out.
We out. Peace.
What's up, boss? How you doing?
Yeah. What's good in the hood?
Just holding it down, trying to take care of business.
Keep it up, I'm a nigga.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Oh, we forgot something. Yeah, this has to be addressed.
Yeah. Yeah, she might be the first non-Vince McMahon person to get the Vince McMahon, you fucked up, you know your ass is doing the war. But
hey, when you send this to Daryl, when you edit this, you need to pretend like you fade it out and then it go right back into the, oh, wait a minute. We forgot.
this is the deleted scene. So Tammy Sitch is back in jail. Tammy Sitch is back in jail for
What's she do now? What the fuck?
DUI manslaughter.
Okay, okay, bro. Like, dog. Wait.
And not only that. Hold on.
You say manslaughter?
Yes.
She killed somebody?
She killed somebody in a car.
Man, throw her in jail, man.
Yep.
Throw her in jail.
Not only that, but her lawyer was representing her. And yeah, he just filed a motion to for the court's permission to withdraw his legal representation from her.
Oh yeah, she
as of as of June 16th.
Yeah. You killed, hey. You want to black
she said no black dudes. Well,
we out.
I might just fade it out on this. Well.